I'm back. Okay. I'm here. I'm here early. Because there are problems, and I want to give you guys some heads up about them. Let me see if I can find something kind of simple that isn't gonna lag the hell out of me. How's this one? This one's better. Sort of. It's the sparkles in the background that are doing it, you know. Too many sparkles in the background. Although, this one's working okay. We'll leave it at this. Alright, so I'm starting early while I'm doing writs because there's some things that you folks need to know in order to get today to run properly.
Any alchemists looking for some
What
gold?
I should have done and didn't do is turned off advanced filters on all of my peeps because advanced filters, let me back up. As you know, add-ons are jacked on our first day back after an update like this. So the first thing you need to do is go to Minion, and you've got to update through Minion. Allow me to show you that. My Pokemons. Let me show you them. Here we go. Alright. My Pokemons. Alright. So what you're going to do is you go into Meal, if it wants to move over, and you'll see there are a lot more updates than just this. But right now we have these two are the two that I have. I've been doing a bunch. So we update them. The most important thing though is after you update everything, make sure that when you log back in, you select enable outdated add-ons, which I can't show you right now, but I will show you on the next one. The next thing you need to know is that advanced filters is a little borked. There's a lot of things borked, including oi. See, I'm having problems now too. Alright, let me show you something. I'm having problems with the other one that I turned off that I think is the other. Oh, nice new flash screen. That looks good. I wonder if we're getting these kinds of lights. Those are pretty. What you've got to do is all characters that you're about to log in, make sure advanced filters is off, and probably also no thank you should be off. If both of those are off, I think, because they take long, the authors haven't updated them yet, or they have updated them but they're broken. I mean, I don't blame these people at all for this. I'm just saying that this is what the reality is. Is that they're not working. So let me just go to Facebook real quick and make sure that this is working for me. So, as I said, you go and you turn on enable all add-ons, out-of-date add-ons, and then make sure you have those two off, advanced filters and no thank you, and then it should work. Otherwise you're going to get stuck in your UI. Everything else seems to be okay. So we'll just see, right? Really? I'm getting really frustrated with my own problems with, there we go. It is working. Woot! Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, no spoilers. working. Cool. Yep, it's those two add-ons. There is a bit of lag too. Not surprisingly. But I want to be able to answer your questions best I can, because there's going to be a lot of them. The biggest question is going to probably be gifting houses, and I'm not. What the fuck? Did I just get a ticket for? Did I just get an event ticket for doing that? What for? Is there an event right now? What event is going on? Wow, bugged again. Okay, something else is screwed up. How did I get an event ticket out of that? Alright, let's see. Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know why. Why did I get an event ticket today? And now everything seems screwed up. Very odd. I would love to read the notifications on this, but the problem is that everything's screwed up. Alright, so it's me. I accidentally left on my headset. Tell me if you can hear me better now. Yeah, shit could be going through speakers now. Okay. Hey, can you hear me? Do I sound like normal level now? Yeah, I know. And NA is having... Okay, good. It was just because I had my headphones plugged in. Thank you. So, things you need to know before you log in. At a minimum, 2 add-ons are broken. One being the advanced filters. Make sure you have that off. And the other one being no thank you. Make sure you also have that off. There's something else a little wonky, but I'm not sure yet which one. It's going to lock you up in your UI if you don't turn those 2 off, okay? That's why I got on early. Hey, Delicia. Was mainly to tell you guys about the add-ons that are causing UI lockups. Because I'm super early today, but I just wanted to make sure you knew. Again, advanced filters and no thank you. But just those 2, I think. And maybe one other, but I'm not sure yet which ones. Make sure you update everything. Once you update everything and turn on the enable outdated, it should work. But both advanced filters and no thank you lock you up into your UI, so you can't do anything. So make sure those are off. Aside from that, I'm hearing a lot of really unhappy people, but I turned them off because I don't want to hear them complaining and I don't want any spoilers. So So far, ow. So far, everything else is working. Lots of updates. Updates to EHT, updates to libraries, a ton of libraries. My mini-map, Firekins, Votan stuff, all of Votan stuff got updated, everything. Tons and tons of updates. You know, and it's kind of impressive that the add-on guys get that done ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like, that's super impressive of them. I would not have expected that. Alright, let me just get this in here. You in here. You, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Alright, let me switch. Switch! Delicia gets it. Delicia's a smarty pants. Been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about a lot of things. First of all, I don't know what's going on with my shop. So I started this new shop for merch, mainly for myself. And I got a mail from them. Oh, cool. Canceling my order. Yeah. Canceling my order saying that I didn't meet my minimum, but the thing is that Teespring says it doesn't have minimums. So I went to the site and it's like my whole shop disappeared. So I sent them this letter, like, what the hell? And then after writing this long, detailed letter, I tried again and then it goes through and my shop is back. But it seems that, like, certain items they won't sell you unless there's enough orders, but for the most part, like t-shirts and stuff like that. I ordered a hoodie that they're not going to make unless there's enough people buying it. But I don't want to tell anybody to buy this stuff until after I get the samples and see that they're worth it. If they're crap, I'm not going to tell people to spend their money on it. That's stupid. Well, of course they are. Because cats. So I'm dealing with that. Happily, my multi-stream on Facebook and YouTube are both working. Yay! Which it didn't do 2 days ago. That was a problem 2 days ago, so this is much better. So that's a step up already. What pet did she get? Alright. I don't know why, but I got a ticket this morning. Oh, like a... Oh, that's not good. Like an event ticket? Good morning, Corundum. Yeah, something's wrong with my stupid UI again. Whatever is doing it is... Purple Phantom Guar, okay. I don't know what it is, but there is another one that is fucking with my UI, and I still haven't figured out which one it is yet. What I might do is just leave Minion open, which is not a bad idea for you guys either. And it'll tell you when the add-on people update as it happens. Still working, even though it's not showing it to me. Or not. I do not know what's causing this. Oh, frustrating. Now I'm having trouble connecting to Minion. Just nothing is working this morning. Everything must be getting overloaded. There we go. Advanced filters just updated. So we'll give it a shot on our next one. Hey, Cyber Queen. So that would mean that definitely, I can't even turn now. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Alright. So, I don't have our chat. I have P-chat. I don't know if P-chat would be a problem too, but... yeah. No thank you seems to be jacked. Advanced filters was, but there's literally, like, this second an update. So I'm gonna give it a shot. That's why I'm on early. I want to show people... yeah, people who have Stream Team, which I don't have. So no thank you seems to still be jacked up. I'll try turning off no, let's just try it like this, and then we'll turn off P-chat if that still doesn't work. EU's still down as far as I know. I didn't even know there was something called R chat. Oh yeah, you always have to click that, but this is stuff that's still broken even with allowing out-of-date add-ons. There are certain add-ons that even with clicking that are still not working properly. It's hard to explain to people because some people don't know that, but then there's other people who do know that, and it's just frustrating to not be able to explain to people, well, that seems to be working. Maybe that fixed everything. God willing. Doubtful, but God willing. Alright. Do I have everything? So, I mean, Witches Festival is still on until tomorrow. Hey, is everyone who is in the U.S. voting? Because if you're not, I'm going to have to spank you. And not in a good way. We must destroy this craziness in this country. No matter what you believe, I think you probably believe it's crazy right now, because it is. Alright. Alright, let's see now if this works properly on the next character. No, it would not be none of the above, because in our two-party system, if you vote for just none of the above, essentially, you're, in this case, you'd be throwing away your vote and giving us another 4 years of Trump. In which case, I would rather kill myself than go through another 4 years of Trump. Swear to God. So, in this case, even people who don't like Biden all that much should still vote for him, because this country cannot last another 4 years of this sadistic, crazy person that he is. I mean, he is just terrifyingly sadistic. He's literally a psychopath. And so in our case, you'd be just throwing away a vote that could have helped throw him out of office. And that's more important than anything right now. Biden's fine. He's
Well, yeah, we're all afraid of that, Ula, but we have to get to that point first, right? Just being afraid of it at this point isn't going to help anything. Um, we need to, first of all, get him out of office. Well, yeah, tell me about it. I mean, the most important thing is to get his ass out of office. We want to start working on making it more than a two-party operation, then that's fine. We do that. Yes, I'm progressive too. Would have loved it. But the reality is that we're not right now, and we're going to end up stuck with Trump for another 4 years if we don't suck it up and vote for the one who isn't perfect but is better. It's like choosing between the chicken and the shit with glass stuck in it. I mean, it's really, that's the choice. And we just, maybe you don't like chicken. I'm allergic to chicken, but I would still eat the chicken over the shit with the glass in it. You know what I mean? Did I literally just log on the same character? I did. So, it's terrifying. I'm doing my best to not think about it because we're not even going to know for another year. Sounds like it. I mean, excuse me, I don't mean another year. I mean, we're not going to know for another week at least. Because, what happened to, okay. Because of the vote counting issues because pandemic, which really you can't be mad at anyone about that. You want people to be safe, even if it means that you're going to have to wait a little longer for an answer. I don't want anybody dying because of it. Oh, it's ridiculous. But you know what, Corundum? Here's the thing. It's always been that way. Except in the past, the Democrats were the Republicans. For example, none of us can understand it either, Cyber Queen. I think it comes down to, at this point, one of three things. You're either a racist, or you're a troll who just thinks that liberals are weak for being empathetic. The third reason for voting for Trump is that you're so against abortion that you're willing to give up any other possible option of anything else. You're a single issue voter, and that's it. As for as for what Corundum's saying, they're right. But that has always been the case in terms of back in, ever since the more liberal side, which back then were the Republicans until the party switched positions, platforms in I want to say the 60s, 70s, they switched platforms. But originally, the Republicans were the liberals. And there has always been, there were poll taxes, there were poll tests where you had to prove that you passed a certain test to even be allowed to vote. Women couldn't vote, black people couldn't vote. Anything that they could do to restrict voting and to standing outside the polls with guns if a black person tried to vote, killing people, including white people, for wanting to vote against, conservatives. The KKK is all about that. It's just been voter suppression since ever. And people are like, why is this happening now? No, it's not just happening now. It's always happened. And it's always been the conservatives doing it to the liberals. It really has. Because they have a different perspective about things. Of course they are. Of course they are. Because I think, right, MDM? Seriously, I'm glad I'm getting errors from advanced filters now, but at least it's not breaking. Oh, totally. I mean, I don't like bringing up politics too much, but the reality is that I'm super liberal. And if that bothers you, you may want to step away. But here's the thing. We can disagree on a lot of things, and I can say we may have different opinions on weed or things like that. But when it comes down to civil rights of people being able to get married and have children if they're gay, or having equal rights of any kind, transgender people having equal rights, all of that kind of stuff, there's no debating it. You're either for that stuff or you're immoral. No offense, but you need to work on it, because that's a difference of morals. That's a difference. So sorry, but we can't just agree to disagree on that. Yeah, I know. I've been trying not to say it, and abortion is a tricky subject too. I understand the positions of both sides. I really do. But, and that's a subject that I can understand a little bit more than, let's say, if we were talking about, whether gay people can have a baby, adopt a baby or something. You know what I mean? That stuff is, it's a trickier, actually a much trickier conversation. But I understand both sides of it. I'm obviously pro-choice, because I am as liberal as they come. Economically, I'm not conservative. Hey, Tex, because economics for conservatives is the trickle-down theory. And the trickle-down theory is you give the rich the tax cuts, and you give the rich all of the other good benefits and subsidies, and then the money should trickle down to the poor. But the reality is it doesn't work. I used to say I was the same as you, socially liberal and economically conservative, but the problem with trickle-down theory is that the conservatives the rich people at the top aren't investing back in the country. What they're doing is spending it elsewhere, or taking their companies out of the country, or, not helping the poor in any way. The more progressive opinion is, of course, to tax the rich the way we used to in the 1950s and give it back to the poor. Yeah. That's the idea. And that's the understanding, is that it just doesn't work. If it worked, you know what I mean? If it worked, it would be great, but it doesn't work. And you can see that from the tax issues that have been going on in the U.S. with all of those tax breaks and whatnot, that all of the rich people are getting millions and trillions, and people can't afford to even pay for their insulin. I mean, it's sick. Wow, is that really, really left? Wow. Gosh, you're lucky. That's really lucky. I wish. But, conservative economics may be different in the UK, Chinspun. That might be true. Conservative economic politics in the U.S. has always meant trickle-down theory. So it's probably not the same in the UK, my guess. So I don't want to say that, because I don't know shit about that, and I don't want to, say that I do when I don't, right? That's really all it comes down to, is I just don't know. I just don't know. So I won't speak on it, because that wouldn't be right. been saying lately that Hillary and Biden are essentially centrist, in the U.S. And I think that that's true until they got into office. If Hillary had gotten into office, and certainly once Biden gets into office, I think they'll be a lot more progressive than they're portraying. Because I think what's coming down to is, you can't tip your hand that you're going to be all that progressive and expect the white-haired people to vote for you, right? So I think he's being tempered in terms of what he's saying. Like, for instance, I wouldn't be surprised if he got into office and the first thing he does is try to pack the court with Obama being the first, additional justice. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, but when he's asked about it, he kind of backs away from the issue and says, this isn't something that we should be thinking about right now. We have this, this, and this. But I'm sure it's foremost in his mind, or one of the most foremost issues in his mind. I did not. I'm sure that the add-on will get updated with it. I haven't been doing any spoilers. As you can see, I'm just even trying to log in half the time. I've been struggling with it. It's crazy. I can't believe the amount of inhumane decisions that have... In Wisconsin, I'm in the center of ridiculous, where they're constantly fighting legally with the governor about mask orders, and just constantly the court is striking them down. And we have this insane spike. We're the worst state in terms of the spike in the country, is because the Republicans, who haven't, by the way, met for a session in 180 days or something like that, because they refuse to consider any liberal help for COVID, etc., liberal law making, anything. They just don't meet. They gavel in and out. So people are dying here in a crazy amount of people because they just keep trying to fight these laws. And it doesn't even make sense. Like, it's just for the principle of the thing that they're fighting it, rather than whether or not it's a good thing to do. And all they would have to do is make a law themselves saying, or, a regulation themselves saying that everybody has to wear masks, but they don't want to. Because freedom. It's so insane. Like, I'm such an unhappy person when it comes to politics the last 4 years. It's funny, I actually posted something, you know how Facebook's been asking if you voted? Well, if you're in the US, it's asking you if you voted. So, of course, I posted, yes, I voted. And then underneath, I put that gif of, from Titanic, where the woman's like, it's been 84 years. Because that's how long it's felt since 2016. Hey, Twanta. It has felt like 84 years since 2016. Every day has just sucked. So, praying that things get better. I just don't know what I'm going to do if they don't. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Oh well. What you gonna do? So lately I've been trying not to think about it, but it keeps coming up because there's things happening and people are saying things, and you kind of sort of want to just, I don't know. Did I start off? I don't remember whether I went to the things or not. Yeah, no idea. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I've read nothing about this. Yeah, no shit. I was thinking that myself. I honestly don't know. I do know werewolves had a whole bunch of changes. No, agreed. It's really hard for my gay friends, too, because it's like, really affecting them. Of course. But I honestly don't know shit about this change. All I know is they added Markarth, and you can gift houses for gold now. Good luck getting enough crowns to do it. The prices are up, and the ability is down. Like, they're not even letting you do it in most cases. I mean, the crown services. So I'm not really sure what all is going on. Really, it just... Well, now that, like, we all work from home, I've been seriously talking to my husband about moving, because it's like, if it does happen, we should just fucking move out of the country, because the reality is that, like, we can work, both of us can work from anywhere. We don't have to be in the country. Exactly. So I'm thinking a lot about that, moving somewhere warm elsewhere. Oh, crap, I forgot to turn off any add-ons. Delish. I mean, tomorrow's just going to be hard because we're not going to get the results, and so we're just going to have it, like, in the back of our minds, or just avoid television as much as possible tomorrow. Because we're not going to know until at least the 7th, they're saying. Possibly longer. Good morning, Jemima. I should probably turn that timer off, since it's not, I'm not sure whether it's working or not anymore. So let me turn that reminder off. For now. I started early because I wanted to talk to people about helping them get on with add-ons being wonky right now. But it seems like most add-ons have been fixed, so I don't think it's going to be a problem for anyone. As long as you enable old add-ons, out-of-date add-ons. Now, if you want spoilers, I'm fairly sure that J Hart is going to be playing through Markarth. I refuse. That's why I have no spoilers up. I'll do it on my own time. I don't want people to get it spoiled for them. However, there may be a new house. Hey, Kikavash. Got me. I mean, I'm assuming maybe from locations? The Reach. Looks like just from locations. Buy my stuff. I don't know if that means that a house came in with it. They had trouble with it this morning. They ended up extending maintenance time. And I think EU might still be down. I'm not sure. Let me check. Nope, EU's still down. There's also no leaderboard or scores for Veitran Hollows. I'm not sure what else is the problem today, but I'm sure there are problems. Let me see. Doesn't look like they have the houses available. Or at least any house available yet. If you have werewolf, that's all I know is that they reset werewolf. I don't have a werewolf, so... And during a holiday weekend or a holiday event, because it still goes on until tomorrow, right? So people are going to be pissed about not having as much time as they want for the event. Typical. Just so you know, there will be a lore reading tonight. I'm not promising anything about how good it's going to be. We're getting to the dregs of Daggerfall's lore readings, but the good part about that is eventually we're going to get, we'll get through them all, and it'll be as interesting as I can make it. It's a nice, fun little exercise in trying something different. It's not very popular, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's more for me than anything else. Because now it's sort of sinking in. I've read those books a zillion times. Oh, okay. The Despot of Markarth. Thanks, Celicia. That's helpful. Hello, Nova. Just finishing off my writs, and then on one more character, and then I'll get to looking at houses. Okay. Make sure you update on Minion. There's 1.5 million things that are updated. A ton of libraries. And it seems to be updated as we're going. Wow, my hair looks stringy today. I really need a good haircut, but COVID. I tried cutting it on my own and ended up making it worse. Sadness. Is it just me, or this filter kind of make me look like I'm farting in color? The gaseous clouds surrounding me. Congratulations! Glad to hear it. Make your money. It smells terrible in my house right now. The trash. My husband has to take it out because it smells like, ugh, death. Oh, fine. We'll change it. You don't want the farts? We won't give you the farts. We'll give you a nice, simple one. since it's almost election day. Okay. And so I have a candle burning that smells like autumn, or is supposed to smell like autumn, until my husband gets up and takes care of things. One more dipping for my cat. And then she is done with her dips for a ringworm. Poor thing. Her trust has been just shattered. She does not trust us. Well, when he gets out of bed and he smells it, he's going to want to take it out. It's just that he does a lot of work from bed in the mornings. So he's not out of bed yet. I mean, I can always take out the trash too, but I don't know. I don't tend to do it. It's sort of become his job. I don't know why. I could do it. You know how you just sort of fall into roles, like, I load the dishwasher, right? Weird. Yeah, she's gonna be much happier without dipping. She'll trust us a little more, I think. Alright. Let me get on my normal character. I also owe Homerian some money when we get over to EU. No, they're not 100% right. They really aren't. They still look pretty bad, Jemima. They don't look as bad as they did. There's definite improvement. Oh crap, why did I do that? But there's improvement, but there's still like sections where it's kind of like missing hair and kind of see-through. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. But if it's not fully gone, there are pills, but that's kind of drastic. She's had a rough time with us. And I mean, it's not like we're doing anything mean to her, but unfortunately, that's just, you know, she came to us sick. And we're trying to fix her. Oh my god, you guys have to see the available cats right now. They're so flippin' cute. You've got Edwin with his dummy eyes, Jellybean, Bellatrix, and Apricot. And they're all stupid adorable. Albert got adopted. Oh yeah. Albert was super adopted super fast. All of these cats end up adopted because of the fact that they're done by this organization. I've never seen a cat last more than a couple months at most. And that's even for ordinary cats, like, you know, domestic short hairs or something. This place, every cat gets adopted. It's crazy. Crazy good, but crazy. I really like Edwin's face, though. Those big, stupid eyes. apricot's a red Persian. So she's pretty. Alright. What shall we do? We shall go look at a house and then we'll deal with other stuff. Oh, or not. That's not good. Let me try to fix this. Hey, Ari. Trying to fix all the problems. My UI just disappeared on me when I tried to open EHT. Not sure that's EHT's problem either. It was happening to me before I even was dealing with EHT. Alright, so Stavity, we're going to turn off. Let's turn off other things. Let's see what all I can turn off. All mine are always so annoyingly loud and talky. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, may not be a bad idea. But if we were going to be down this morning after my start time, I was going to just play Morrowind for you guys. Hey, Dara, thanks for the follow. But since it's up, I figured I'd try to look at houses. But, you know, we'll see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, there's other ways to look at houses, but still kind of annoying. Minion is getting slammed. Their poor server. Come on. Load your boat. Alright. If this does it again, we're in trouble. It didn't. Yay! Thank goodness. Alright. Community open houses. Oh, I'm sorry. Typically, it's a good idea, though, to open up your launcher and leave it open overnight. That way it downloads it while you're not, you know, doing anything. Let us start with Alphabot blots Ald Velothi. Ald Velothi. I don't know who Alpha Blot is, so. Yeah, I didn't read up on the sticker book at all. I have no idea how it works. I would have, if I were a good streamer, I would have read up on it. But I'm a bad streamer. But truth in advertising, I am in fact a potato. Alright, 400 out of 400. Velothi home. Looks like it is 7 effects and Halloween. So we're gonna see a little bit more Halloween, I'm assuming, because there's plenty of homes that have not yet been toured. I didn't even know we had a black guar. Demonic guar. Alright, and also, guys, if you upgrade to the 3.0 version of MM and you get all the libraries it needs, it works now. Works like it used to. There is no longer a throttle with the way that they have fixed it. So you want to get the new version. The old version, Philco's version 2.5, still has the same problems. So you're going to want this. You want to update it so you get what I'm getting. Oh, cute! Really nicely done. Right. Well, of course it is. This is fun. This reminds me of, like, you know, eyeballs and stuff. The fake stuff that people make at Halloween parties. You know. Eat worms! And it's like spaghetti. Sorry, but it works now, Delicia. You don't have to do anything anymore. No hitting E. Nothing. It does it all for you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to help. No. Interesting look. Lots of different colors. Wait, I should probably look in the tub. Nothing. I've been playing through Morrowind and I'm still playing around with it, but I'll tell you, like, Tribunal is so stupid hard and buggy. I don't know if it's just my own perception of that, but that was a DLC, and I practically, through the whole thing, I practically cheated the whole thing just with console commands because it was so buggy. You know, characters that you're supposed to escort or supposed to escort you got bugged and stuck, and other quests, people didn't show up where they were supposed to be, and there was just all sorts of problems with it. Very frustrating. It was all about her scene anyway, so I'm not a big fan. There we go. Good Halloween-y house. Alright, what's next? Gardner. BackAlley Oktoberfest, asheunknown. So, you know, I'm trying to boat up on my Elder Scrolls before we get further into the lore. I want to start really kind of knowing my stuff. Not sure what I'll ever do with it. Maybe I could be the next lore master. Ah, that's funny. Not. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I see we have additional fireplaces. Nice little cozy home. Closed off that annoying extra door that just takes you outside. I'm a big fan of this, by the way. Because that is so frustrating. You know how many times I've walked through that and made that mistake of leaving the house right again after walking in it? Because I'm a moron. Just a sec. You're not just a moron. You were born a moron. Or made a moron? One of those. Okay. Your English is fine. Are you kidding me? Your English is just fine. You're way too hard on yourself. I almost always know what you're saying. I think I've maybe not known like once for, you know, a second there what you didn't mean, and then it clicked with me. Wine cellar. Ooh, nice. Nicely done. And the shed walls as the reskin is gorgeous. That looks like just straight up wood paneling, and it's gorgeous. I need to steal this idea. Hold on a second. Stealing idea for wood paneling. Brilliant. It's like shiplap. It's gorgeous, yeah. She's really talented. Very cozy, but the shiplap looking stuff is fantastic. Really an ingenious use of that. Ah! Whoa, what just happened? Okay, so she closed off the ceiling, the roof, because of slots, I'm assuming. So let's go outside. What are you doing, Phaedra? What are you up to, lady? Really? I guess I'm not going to be changing my costume anytime soon. Yeah. Ooh, pretty. Look at this basket, or this car thing. Can't do my light anymore. The UI is busted again. Beautiful. I wish I could do a color. Or a light, rather. I would add, just with your one last slot, hey Agnumhov, I would add a light right over the garden thing, because everything else is pretty well lit. It's beautiful, and all these shops and everything are spectacular. Really nicely, beautifully. Wow. Wow. She built an entire extra house on the end here. Check that out. That's amazing. That's a whole new house. Oh, you're fine. But seriously, and a shed. That's lovely. Oh no, I screwed up her shed. I can't close it again. Oh, it closes there. No! Yeah, this is well done. The only place that I mean, it's just maybe a candle or some sort of lantern on the ground here. Like a lantern, bright lantern, not Drez. Sitting here would light it up so much more, and I think it kind of needs it. Otherwise, it's spectacular. And that's just a small thing. Alright, I gotta reload UI because it's broken again. My UI keeps locking up. Hey, Torber. Sorry I didn't answer you sooner. I've been so out of it. I'm struggling with my UI, and I'm having all sorts of issues with seeing things, so I apologize if... Why is Saucy Jack just now following? Saucy? thought you followed me already. This is Ravenhurst. Gina just said at 10:25 we were able to resolve the issue and plan to open EU soon. Gardner House. Sorry, I don't know why I said Ravens. It's Gardner. Alright. I don't know why this is acting up, but it is. So, bear with me. We may have to reload UI a bunch of times. Beezenees. Oh, that's a big one. Wraithhome. Mood. That's a big one. Nice. I think someone who works at ZOS mentioned that to me, that there was a solution in the works. Not what it was, though. Oh, this is your daughter? Beezenees is really your daughter, or is that an RP thing? Because she's super talented. Oh, look at the new bee thing. Oh, that's awesome. Uh-oh. I'm locking up a little bit. That's a really pretty one. I bought that too, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so we've closed off that extra area and really lightened up the entrance by using all of this hedges and the blue lighted plants. I'm sorry for the lags. I don't know how to fix that. Definitely changed look. Okay, so we've got lots of creepy trees making a structure. It's like a twisted, demented version of the elven great tree. So that side was closed off. This was the way in. That's also closed off, I think? No. Oh, and a little bridge. Yay! Wow. With the Hag's Fen mist right underneath it. That's super creepy. Really unique, honestly. I don't think I've seen anyone do anything like this before. I'm gonna close this out so I can take a good picture of it. There we go. Nice. Just remember that if you do want to do walkways, that the trellises, the Argonian trellises do work really well for that. You can make them quite spooky because you can see under them. Wraithhome. Beezenees. Wraithhome. Ah! Oopsie. I kind of fell. Yeah, they're really neat looking. I fell down. Go boom. I never know which way to go in here. Like, which way do they want me to go? But Beezenees seems to have done a good job of closing off things she doesn't want us to look at. Yeah, it's a really good tree use. It's like evil Bosmer almost. That's beautiful. All the blue light and the floral. Enchanted. It's enchanted blue greenhouse. Yeah. But even with dead vegetation, it's still better looking than what it normally looks like. And by a lot, too. Really kind of suits it. Alright, not that way, so we go straight. I really feel like this is like the temple, but like a really like the Grotwood Temple, but dead and twisted, evil. Otherwise, it looks so similar with all the curves the way that she has them. But that could just be my interpretation. Good morning, Evil Bob. You're an arboreal, whatever the mob. Excuse me while I make some food here. Thank you. Oh, this would be so much prettier if they were on. I wonder why they're off. I can't turn them on either. I may have missed some of the upstairs walkway, but I don't think I can do it because I don't think I could have jumped like that at that top portion. But the rest of it is spectacular. Beautiful. And I don't usually like wraith homes, so that was really impressive. All right, Hall Champion, Big Block 101. That's a big one too. This is one of those days where my joints all have this slight twinge of pain to them, but it's like not enough to be, oh my god, I need a Vicodin, but they all have twinges of pain going on. It's very odd feeling. I'm trying to find my glove, my compression glove. Guess it's in the other room. Alright. 700 out of 700. Somebody's full. Wowzers. That's like a common thing now? No, it didn't. It was beautiful. Beautifully creepy. This is like the second person in 2 weeks that I've seen turn that sucker into a light of its own. One person made it into a chandelier by hanging things from it. This person has incorporated, you know, the big old diamond thing. It looks really good. And just to see if it screws up my UI. Does it? Nope. Cool. Nice little kitchen. With care. Everything laid out carefully. Somebody really cared about the organization here. I love that piece, but it's so friggin' expensive. Because it's jewelry making. And anything made with jewelry making is a fortune. Nice cobbled seat. I think think Aerie made a whole chandelier out of them because she's insane. Well, that's wild. Look at the pumpkin arbor. That is pretty cool. Lots of little clever ideas here. Bedroom. It is super expensive. You're absolutely right. I used it at the top of my Christmas tree. But I made a massive Christmas tree. Interesting. Nice use of the different antiquities. Let's see if they go down. Nope. Yeah, I avoided buying it for quite some time too, for the same reasons. Oh, what am I doing? Whee! Fast way to get back to the front. Magic carpet. Thanks, Cardi. Ooh, spooky in here. I'm fine. Hi, Blacksmith. I jumped on purpose. It is a pretty expensive Christmas tree, yeah. I'll show it to you after. Oh, wow, that's clever. Look at that roof. Interesting. That looks. I bet you can walk up there. It looks like. It is quite an expensive Christmas tree because it also had a lot of luxe items on it, luxury items, and expensive lights. Ugh. But I wanted to do something ambitious, and it was very ambitious. Not sure if it succeeded or not, but it was ambitious. And a little museum in here. I'm not even sure what they've made that into, but it's adorable. I like it a lot. Sometimes there's just, you can make the cutest things. I see. It's probably just a mushroom or a plant in a pot. Because they did the same thing kind of over here. So I have a feeling they're putting things in pots, which worked out to be really cute. Cyber, as soon as we're done in here, I'll show you my millionaire's Christmas tree. Which at one time I was quite proud of, but I'm not happy with anything I do anymore. I'm in a weird place. Mentally. Alright. Ooh! What? Oh, I just got stuck in that section. And a nice cozy home. Nicely done. Oh Lord. My collections are locking me up. That's what's doing it. Why would collections lock me up? I gotta remember not to open collections. I will be right back while this is reloading. Can I use the bathroom real quick? husband will be taking out the garbage. Mock, mock, mock yourself. All right. Ah, let's see. Well, luckily, I can still open my homes from here. Well, at least Delicia's reading the notes. I might later. Apparently, the impresario is back where she's supposed to be. That was awful. So this is what I was talking about with my Christmas tree being, I don't know, I don't like it anymore, but I did like it when I made it. I'm not going to get rid of it or anything. But there you go. That was my Christmas tree. For Cyber Queen. So this house has 2 builds in it because of that. Because I chose to. Thanks. I mean, it's not my best work. I'm not in love with it anymore, but... Well, that was the idea. Go big. Go big or go home, right? I kid. And then it was actually based on the Nutcracker Suite, which is why I had to be that big. Because the point is from the Nutcracker Suite, you're supposed to be at the foot of the tree in the play. That's up to you. I went back and updated them. You can skip it. Doesn't matter. So here's the little spot to eat or drink tea. And then out here is my pagoda and this is my bonsai garden. So this is the same house, same build. I just did one like this and then one Thank you. Yeah, so it's a double build. It's a double build. Let's hope I don't crash again, shall we? Alright. Corundum, should we do your Skyrim Antique Guild or wait for it? while you're answering this, we'll go to ebonmouse's outside inside snugpod. I do keep all of my early builds, Delicia. Thank you. I try to, because I think it's important to recognize that you put a lot of passion and love into something, even if it's not. Oh, I get it. Outside, inside. That's cute. Even if it's not to your current standards, I think it's good to recognize and appreciate that you created a project. And it's a piece of art. It exists outside of you now. Even if it's not your favorite thing ever. This is lovely. The wheat looks beautiful. You're right. It's like a reskin with wheat. There's an idea. In that case, I save it in EHT, but for the most part, I like the things popping up out of the ground. I think those are, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I did with Candyland, but then I didn't build the build I was going to end up building. No corundum, so we'll move on. Oh, corundum, do you want me to do your antiquarian or no? Those are the crystals, the floaty crystals. I did. Void anomaly. Thank you, Dara. Words are hard. They almost look like footprints. Like you could do something that makes them footprinty. Alright, so here we go. This is Corundum's Antiquarian's Alpine. 8 effects. Skyrim Antique Guild. Solitude John, the lazy bastard. Oh, moving the antiques in. And look at this very subtle and cool thing to do right there. To make it not roll backwards. That's somebody thinking very practically. What would I need in order to make this look right? Right? That's really smart. I know sometimes I make a big deal out of little things, but they do work for me very happily. I think that they really, the small details sometimes are the best details. This looks like it's one of those that's going to beat me up if I try to... Yep. There's a force field now in EHT that will make you emote and stop you from going any further. So it looks like I'm trying to break in. And now I'm surprised. Like, what just happened? And then I just got electrocuted. So all sorts of different ways to interact with this. It happens automatically. And then we've got multiple cool things here. Alright, first of all, Dargon with lit up eyes and belly. Got this, the top of that thing has this amazing decoration on it. And then you've got this, of course, the, whatchamacallit, stained glass. Altar with another one of the antiquities underneath it. My words are gone today. Please forgive me for it. Nice wallpaper with embellishment like that. It looks good. closing off sections, I think, with the Merethic era stuff. What I like about this is it isn't just, here's a museum, right? Which it could have been. There's actually, like, it's different enough from just here's a line of things. It's much more complex. Ooh, nice door. Top of a pot. The kitchen smoke. Oh, nice smoker. Good job on the smoker right there. Yeah, the design was the reason why I think a lot of us bought it. We were looking at it going, I don't know. And then we saw the design and we're like, ah, we gotta get that. What's open behind the wall here? Yeah. Yes. Feed me. And then we didn't go upstairs yet, so let's do that. Library. Touches of a pearl to lay in here. And is this your crafting house now? Because that's kind of awesome. What are you doing, Birodar? And then here we have all the little statues, which I'm sure you'll add to. Speaking of, do we have a new one? Oh no, I think I just did something bad. No, I didn't. Okay. No, I did. It's gonna be blurry now. Shit. I might have to reload UI again. Bedroom. I have to reload UI. It messed up my... I'm so tired of reloading. This is really frustrating. We'll finish looking at corundum stuff, but I'm really getting frustrated with this constant reloading. No, it's not just you. It's the UI locking up. It's some add-on interacting with something else. It's very frustrating. So you said we can go across the way to the bathroom downstairs. All right. Bedroom. Bedroom. Maybe not this floor. Right, I'm lagging again. Don't forget, exclamation point potato, PCNA, PCEU for... Oh wait, that's not it. for 50,000 gold every day. Enter exclamation point potato. Oh, look at the cute little toilet. That's adorable. That is a cute little toilet. Nicely done. Excuse me. All right, back and around again. Oh, nice. Oh, pretty. What have you done here? That's lovely. Beautifully done. Oh, wow. Guys, check that out. Look out the window randomly at this incredible handcrafted home in the backyard. How the hell did you have enough slots to do all of this? Well, it is a cute one. Nice stand here. Nimbus. Oh, you've got a forge. And I'm going to use it. I see. That's the sticker book at work, huh? Beautiful. We'll go up to the observatory last. Wow, I don't know how you managed this. Oh, pretty. You guys see what's behind the Nimbus? Did they say they are? Hold on, let me check. I do not see such a message. Dreamer Automaton does not say that. But let me see. I don't see any banner on the forums, so I don't know where that info is coming from. Sticker book updated from Decon. Antiquarian Circle Journal number 122. This is an effect. There are a small diverse group of us here, now with 2 of us researching and cataloging the antiquities, Phaedra and Tithys. They are returned from the field by Albite, and Burodar. Recently returned from a trip home to southern elsewhere, Burodar returned with the most beautiful antiquity, Moon's Blessed Ceremonial Pool, which legend says the light of the 2 moons is trapped within, and that moon sugar comes from the light, though we have not determined how to extract the moon sugar. Albite followed a lead to Betnik and returned with an Aeliad light well. Research shows the Aeliads believed the 4 elements composed Nirn: light, earth, water, and air. Light was thought to restore a mage's energy, but none of us have been able to get this to work yet. There's a gathering celestial type of light swarming off to the east that has us concerned that we have obtained an item attracting something. Doesn't that add so much more of a story to it? That's fantastic. The book effect is, in fact, amazing. Maybe it'll let me do it again. If I have something else in here. I do. This should do it, right? Whoops. Sticker book? No? Not sticker book. Sticker book? I would have thought that was a set. Maybe I'm... Ah, there we go. Set's updated. Look at what you did with your tools. Oh my gosh, I love them. That looks fantastic. Oh, I love it when people are neat with their tools. That sounds wrong. It looks like you're making an Argonian gravestick too. Now I'm like obsessed with this. I want to do this like all the time because this is interesting. And see what happens. Anything? Anything happen? No. Yeah. Mafala? Yeah, I noticed. That's what I was pointing out to people earlier. It said, look at who's behind the nimbus. It's a really great shadow in there, too. Subtle. Going up to the observatory now. Oh, was it? Very good idea. That almost looks like a robot or something. Yeah, it says no trade now. Beautiful bridge work there. That's a pain in the ass to do any work on this section. So you've definitely impressed me here. And then we've got the observatory. So we can do one more small thing. That's excellent home, by the way. But I'm sort of at my wit's end with all of this stuff. But if there isn't anything small, we'll call it. But I do want to do something. We'll do Verindelay's Christmas Toys, Blackline Villa. Goat! Lots of clever ideas in there. Okay, we've got, oh, nice use of the nimbus to be like snow. That's clever. Christmas toys. Interesting, they made that look like a candle. Christmas tree all bright and lit up. Ah, the Christmas lights are EHT, by the way. They're one of the better effects. They look really good. Noms. Read George and the Dragon. That's a real one, I think. And then we've got a cutie little twain. All sorts of toys. Numisma. Oh, I'm gonna steal our money. Paint a set. The fox. Here, I'll put the light on. The fox. Then you've got the little guar and horsey stick. More presents to be opened. Very cute. These look like wrapped candies in a candy bowl. Very cute. This is very, very sweet. Does make you want to sit here and just enjoy it for a little while. Is there anything else really small that I don't want to stab myself in the eye for? Twin arches. Whatever. I can't say your name, dude. I did. Mine. You missed it. It was George and the Dragon. Like an actual reprint of it. It's not like I don't ever go back. Whoa. What happened here? Periite happened here is what happened here. That's well done. Is there a sneaky sneaky? I feel like there has to be a sneaky sneaky. Come on, let me through. No sneaky sneaky. Maybe on the other side. Really wild. Somebody spreading pestilence. And then this is all just like nice on this side. What? I don't know what you're even talking about. Everything's very nice in here and calm. There's nothing Daedric going on in the next room. Yeah, that's just a normal, like, magic-y area. That's funny. Oh, and you have a window to it. How did I not see that? Is it... I wonder if it's... That's actually quite clever how they did that. It's like a lab over... looking over a one-way mirror. You do see it, but it sort of doesn't register. That's fantastic. Very, very clever. Alright, I'm going to do the drawing because I've just really had it with today. We're going to pick a winner, and the winner is... Kit Kavash! Are you on NA or EU? I think you're on NA. Congo rats. Now remember, I give that away every day. So you have nothing to worry about. You just stop on by tomorrow and enter again. I hope that's your name. If not, I will track you down. I will find you. Nope. Nope. I need your name and server. And if anyone knows it, let me know. Alright guys, I'm calling it. This is ridiculous. This is just annoying. One last thing though. Alcast just told everyone to check their Mundus booms, that they were they are missing on some of his characters, so you may want to check and make sure that yours is still on. So I will catch you all tomorrow, guys. I'm just not having it. Hopefully it'll be fixed by then. So have a good one. Catch you later.